The doors to the Viridian tea house are open once more. Hello everyone, it's a brand new video and a brand new day. Today is my second year anniversary of moving to Colorado, and I just want to say thank you so much to the entire state. I drove into this thinking, well, let's just see what happens. And since then, I've made some wonderful friends. I have learned some life lessons, and my creativity has gone through the roof. So thank you so much to the state of Colorado for welcoming this Southern girl to your state. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And also thank you to the Inglewood Holiday Bazaar, which was this past Saturday. I made some killer sales and I had a wonderful, wonderful time. So thank you so much, and I hope to do it next year. And have some good news as well. I will be selling my tea blends and maybe my books in the not too distant future at the Terra Luna Mercantile in Fort Morgan, Colorado. I spoke with the head person this morning and we struck a deal. So when I get more details, I'll let you know through this video and also through social media. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I do have some other events coming up as well, and when I get more information or as the date gets closer, I'll be announcing them on Viridian Tea House and also through social media too. So I think that's it. So today's episode is all about the cozy mystery. I adore a good cozy mystery. I can usually fly through one in like a day, 2 days. But I love the whole premise of, the amateur detective, the bookstore, yoga shop, crystal shop, what have you, background, the eccentric characters, the clean murder, and just a really good story. So these two that I'm going to be reviewing today, one takes place in a tea shop and the other takes place in a noodle shop. So without further ado, let's begin. So the first one is actually the second one in the series. I was going to review the first one, but couldn't find my copy, and then I ended up selling it through my eBay store. Yeah. But the first book is called Death by Darjeeling, and the author is Laura Childs, and this is the Tea Shop Mystery Series. So this is the second book, Gunpowder Green, and let me just read the back of it for you. Tea shop owner Theodosia, I love that name, Theodosia, Browning knows that something's brewing in the high society of Charleston, something other than her newest tea. The Indigo Tea Shop, Charleston's favorite spot of tea, has just come out with its latest flavor, Gunpowder Green, which I do adore a good cup of Gunpowder Green. Theodosia Browning cannot wait to hear its praises as it is unveiled at the annual yacht race. But when she hears the crack of an antique gun meant to end the race, a member of Charleston's elite falls dead. Theodosia has a hunch that his demise was no accident and will go out of her way to prove it. But if she doesn't act fast, Theo will find herself in hot water with some boiling mad Charlestonians and more than a little gun chai. What's really cool about this series is that, yes, it's a great cozy mystery and all of that, but there's also recipes and tea brewing tips at the end of each book. I will say, too, if you are looking to expand your tea knowledge and you do like a good mystery, you can't go wrong with this series because you can tell Laura Childs has done her research and she must really, really be into tea because the characters show off their tea knowledge and it's like, oh yeah, okay. You guys are believable. My all-time favorite character in the series so far is Drayton. He's very eccentric, very old world charm, but he knows his tea. So if you're not into tea, but you start reading this series, you're probably going to start drinking tea after a while. But I love how with the Tea Shop Mystery Series, you have no idea who committed the murder until like the last few pages. And this one had me stumped. I was like, ooh. Didn't see that coming. Love red herrings, I really do. But yes, Gunpowder Green, a Tea Shop Mystery by Laura Childs, second book in the series, gets Viridian Tea House's 5 Pots of Tea, Pots of Gunpowder Green Tea, for an excellent, excellent murder mystery. Thank you so much. So the next book takes place in a noodle shop in Cleveland, Ohio. And I actually found this book just by chance. And I read the back of it and I was like, okay, I'll give this a shot. Plus the cover is way too cool. Death by Dumpling by Vivien Chien. And this is a noodle shop mystery series. I'll read the back of this one for you. Welcome to Ho Lee Noodle House, where the Chinese food is to die for. The last place Lana Lee thought she would ever end up is back at her family's restaurant. But after a brutal breakup and a dramatic workplace walkout, she figures that a return to the Cleveland area to help wait tables is her best option for putting her life back together. Even if that means having to put up with her mother, who is dead set on finding her a husband. Lana's love life soon becomes yesterday's news once the restaurant's property manager, Mr. Feng, turns up dead after a delivery of shrimp dumplings from Ho Lee. But how could this have happened when everyone on staff knew about Mr. Feng's severe, life-threatening shellfish allergy? Now, with the whole restaurant under suspicion for murder and the local media in a feeding frenzy, to say nothing of the gorgeous police detective who keeps turning up for takeout, it's up to Lana to find out who is behind Feng's killer order before her own number is up. I love Chinese food, and reading this book was like, oh, I just want some lo mein and some egg rolls and oh, can we order Chinese food now? And plus, the murder and the mystery and solving it, really, really good. And I liked Lana and her roommate, and I forgot her roommate's name. I think it was Megan. I think so. But I liked how they were the cozy Sherlock and Watson, very much so. But great story, great murder, great setup, lots of red herrings. And like with the tea shop mystery, you don't know who did it until like the final couple of pages. And in finding out, I was like, oh, wow, I did not see that coming at all. But Death by Dumpling, a noodle shop mystery by Vivien Chien, gets, of course, Viridian Tea House's 5 Pots of Tea. Thank you, thank you. I am looking forward to reading the second book in this series. I think it's got lo mein in the title. I think so. But I think to date, there's 7 or 8 books in the series. There might be more. I'm not sure. But yes, I cannot wait to get the second book. So thank you so much for this. I truly did enjoy that one as well. So in keeping with the theme about cozy mysteries, I don't have a tea to review, but this is one of my teas. And actually it was called something else, but I had to change it for legal reasons. And it is now called A Cozy Day for a Mystery Tea Blend. And if you see the little Hercule Poirot kind of smiley face. But the ingredients in this tea are black tea, cinnamon, orange peel, apples, and cloves. But yes, this will be one of my regular blends in my Etsy store. I'm currently sold out because I did sell the only bag I had at the Inglewood Holiday Bazaar. So this is one of my samples, but you know, and I let this steep for about 7 minutes and it smells like autumn. It really does. So in my lovely Paris mug, here we go. I'm definitely getting the cloves, the cinnamon, and the apples, very much so. I love any kind of autumny kind of tea, but you know, the inspiration for the tea blend, aside from reading cozy mysteries, is one particular scene in my head. Like, it's cold outside and it might be snowing a little bit and you have nowhere else to be, and you thankfully went to the bookstore the day before and you picked up a nice cozy mystery, or 3 or 4 like you do, and you're wrapped up in a blanket and you've got some quiet music going on in the background and you've got this tea, and you were just in heaven, in book lover murder mystery heaven. So that's what I was trying to convey with a cozy day for a mystery tea blend. That really is delicious. It truly is. But yes, when I have more bags of this in stock, if you follow me on Etsy or if you follow me on any of my social media, you'll be notified immediately. So once again, this is a cozy day for a mystery tea blend by Viridian Tea Company. Well, that's all I've... Oh, wow, only 10 minutes. Cool. This is the fastest video I've ever done. But anyway, that's all I have for today. Much thanks to Laura Childs and Vivien Chien for their wonderful cozy mysteries. And this is gonna happen a lot more with Viridian Tea House. I will have some videos just designated cozy mystery time. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. And let's wrap up with a nice breathing meditation. For those of you who are new to this, we take 2 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Close your eyes or softly focus on an object ahead of you. You can either be seated, lying down, standing up, and just focus on your breathing. And one thing that I am learning about meditation is this is not about clearing your mind. This is about just focusing on your breathing and slowing down just a little bit. If you find yourself caught up in a particular story of a thought, just take a step back, quietly label it as thinking, and then just let it go on its way. But just focus on your breathing. And then we will end with a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then if you have some tea or water with you, take a nice long sip. So without further ado, let's begin. And now, as we end this meditation, take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Slowly open your eyes or refocus and take a nice sip of your tea or water. It's so delicious. Oh, before I forget, in gunpowder green, if you've never had it before, it's basically the tea leaves rolled into really tight, small balls so that it looks like gun pellets, hence gunpowder green. but the taste is quite divine. And if you ever find yourself with the chance to try gunpowder green, please try it. It is quite a good green tea. Well, thank you again to Laura Childs and Vivien Chien for your wonderful Cozy Mystery series, and I will be buying the books very soon. Might be today, I'm not sure. And also to the hardworking folks at Viridian Tea Company for making strange and unusual tea blends. But yeah, that's all I've got today. So until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Raise your tea cup high, and I'll see you next week. Bye.